Y'all come on. When you come in, put a 2 in the chat if you can hear me. We got to get into it today. It's real in the field. It's even worse than I thought. Ladies, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, it's looking like a doom fest. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear me good. We're in the car today. It's beautiful outside. And so, yeah, we're going to do a live stream in the car today. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I see the 2s coming in. Let's get into it, y'all. So, you know it's bad when you even have the older women, the older generation of women telling men of all backgrounds, all ages, to give up on the women, to be done. It's a lost cause. You know, they can't offer you anything. You know it's bad when even they are like, yeah, pack it on up. Because as quiet as kept, because I'm going to be honest, y'all know I'm going to be real. I wouldn't be Danica if I wasn't. As quiet as kept, it was always the older women that were trying to position the women coming up behind them, you know, the younger women out there, you know, to pretty much do whatever they could to try to get over on the men, right? It was the older generation of women that were teaching us, hey, always keep your own stash, you know, always have a backup plan and a backup man, you know, use these guys for what they have. And if he's not trying to be used up, discard of him, you know, like it was the older women. I'm going to be honest enough to admit it was the older women. The older women effed us up. Let me put it like this. If y'all listened to the older women back in the day, hell, even up until like very recently, you know, if you listen to any of these females, these older females, you are in shambles right now today. Because those older females were giving y'all outdated game. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for being here. Okay, I told y'all we was going to be reviewing this video today. Y'all kept sending it in to me. And so I'm going to get into it. We're going to break it down. Okay. We can't hit 300. I'm going to ask for 200 first. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. It's some real talk coming from your little big sis. If y'all listen to those older women back in the day, and even up until very recently, your life is in shambles because they were giving you outdated game. They were telling y'all how to conduct yourselves and how to be with guys that are not how the men are today. In almost every damn video, I tell you all that we are dealing with a new breed. It's a new breed of men. The men today, they're not going for what our grandfathers went for and, you know, our great grandfathers. And no, absolutely not. The men today will cut you off and put you in the friend zone before you have the opportunity to do so to them. The moment that the men today even think that you're playing games, you're cut off. The moment they even feel that they are being used up, you're discarded of first. So when these older women were coming through like, oh yeah, ladies, you know, make sure that if you get with you a man, you know, he doing this, that, and the third for you, please. What did I say in our previous dope discussion? I said in our previous dope discussion, men today are looking for collateral. They're not putting up any more than you are. Let that marinate. So yeah, if you listen to those older women, you messed up now because they did not give y'all the necessary study guide for the men of today. They was telling y'all how to be with men that were like your grandfathers. Your grandfathers tolerated that nonsense. But let's take it a step further. The reason why a lot of y'all grandfathers tolerated a lot of that nonsense was because at least they was getting something in return. They was at least getting a woman that, you know, would be submissive towards him, loving towards him, you know, and I'm sure grandma gave him a headache and everything, but it was not on the level that it is today. What we on today is OD. A man will be damned. So all across the board, y'all effed up. This why the men checked out and done. And so I'm saying all that to say this. If you even now have those older women from those older generations that were telling us, hey, do this, do that, play these men, have your stash, make sure that you got this backup, make sure you got that backup. And now they're like, oh, wait a minute. That speaks volumes. It must be a damn mess. It must be, man. Even the older women are saying to these men of all different races, all different backgrounds, all different ages, leave these women alone. Thank you, Brandon. It says, Gary, where your speech impediment ass at? What block I'm going to? Brandon, Gary didn't even have a speech impediment. Gary got fired for making fun of somebody with a speech impediment. So please get your facts together and please stop telling our exclusive tea to the public, okay? They don't even know who Gary is. Why you over here talking Brandon? But I appreciate your donation. Let's get into this video, y'all. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this.
There's some things I want to talk about today.
Could y'all hear that? She said, there are some things I want to talk about today. Put a 2 in the chat. The car videos hit different. You like the car videos? Is that a bad thing or a good thing? I don't know. I like the car video. I like to be in nature. It's a really beautiful day, y'all. So we outside. Okay, I see the 2. Let's get into it. The older women are even frantic. The older women are even like, men, abort mission. These females today even too much for my ass. And I'm a woman and I ain't got to deal with them. Abort mission. So you know if this is going down, yeah, it's real in the field. Let's get into it.
There's some things I want to talk about today. It's going to be like a little rant, okay? Now, we all know that men are no longer dating, and there's a reason why. We all know that. And these are men from all walks of life, whether they're young, middle-aged, older men, because there's not women out there that they want to communicate with. There's not any good women out there that they want to deal with anymore. They just, men have had it. They've had it up to here. They've had it with you modern women. Okay, and like I said, younger men, middle-aged men, older men, there's no choices out there for them anymore. None whatsoever. And I don't blame them at all. Okay, and it's not just a handful of men, a certain group of men. It's countless men that are saying the same thing. So if all of these men are saying the same exact thing, about modern women, then it has to be true.
Facts. Everybody can't be lying on y'all. Everybody cannot just be out here embellishing, making things up. No, 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 no. And dare I add and say that I am so grateful that we are starting to see more women call this ish out. Dare I take it a step further and say I am very grateful that we are seeing older women call this ish out. Because for so long, y'all pretended like the men were lying. Oh, these men, they just making stuff up. It's just they can't handle no real woman. It's just that, nah. It's just that a lot of y'all full of it. And the men are walking away from you. Not because they can't handle you. They don't have time. They don't have the energy. And they don't have to. They don't want to handle you, man. For what? So yeah, she's absolutely right. And I'm glad that she made that point to illustrate the fact that it's all across the board. It's not just a black man thing, a white man thing, an Asian man thing, a Hispanic man. It's the women. And all across the board, the men in general have a problem with the women. $400, we can hit 300. Like the video.
Okay? It has to be true. Now, men, I want to tell you this, and I know a lot of you already know this, but there's some younger guys out there that may not know, and they really need to hear this. Leave these modern women alone. Please leave them alone. And I know a lot of you have. That's why you've walked away from that stuff. Walked away from dating, everything, marriage, everything. Leave modern women alone. They're evil, vindictive. They want everything that you have, and they will take everything that you have. Okay? All they have to offer is what's between their legs. That's all they have to offer. If you take that off the table, what else do you have?
Nothing. And as quiet as kept, also, that ain't hitting for if you want to be real. If you want to be real, all that they have to offer is that box, and that box is obliterated. So, yeah, boils down to nothing, little to nothing. And shout out to the women that this does not apply to, right? So we're not saying that it's every damn woman, but we got to be clear and honest enough to admit the fact of the matter of it is a hell of a lot of us that this stuff applies to, which is why even the older women are getting fed up and calling it out and saying, you know what, brothers, y'all were right. You were right. It wasn't in your head. It wasn't something that you were just making up. No. It's so bad, you all, that even the women see that shit. Even the women can see just how out of pocket we are. Even the ones that tried to teach us to be the finesse, master manipulator type of individuals, even they are like, yeah, this too much, this OD, abort mission. And I want to also know how many women are going to have courage enough to admit that they did create monsters and that they are actually sorry for it. Because what I don't like, and I'm not talking about her in particular, you know, But what I don't like is how a lot of these women are out here creating these damn monsters of females, realizing that they've created these monsters or realizing that the men were right, and not admitting their faults and flaws as far as their participation in that shit. I don't like that. What I'm starting to see, you all, is a lot of these women out there that actually firsthand created these very females that they are now calling out and complaining about. And instead of saying, you know what, I'm sorry, I played a role in that, I taught that, I did that, they'll just back away and say, you know what, ladies, y'all just cannot be helped. And you know what, ladies, I'm just done with y'all. And you know what, ladies, until y'all do this, the same ish that men been saying. But they never come out their damn lips to say, you know what, I'll take accountability for promoting this, perpetuating this, making this thing a reality. I was the ringleader. My bad. Can we at least get a my bad? Even when it comes to women such as myself who have been calling stuff out, I have yet to see any of you females come out your damn neck and say, you know what, that Danica Marie chick was right. I call her a pick me and I'm sorry. Because she's saying a lot of the same things that I am now saying. I now see what she's talking about. And so, yeah, my bad. Never. They're not even doing that. Instead, they're just jumping the damn fence, acting like they ain't had no hand in it. I don't like that. Y'all owe these men an apology, and y'all owe me an apology too, motherfucker. Thank you, DB. It says, D, I'm sitting in the doctor's office right now. 2006, send me some help. But on the other hand, you got a lot of guys shaking their head up and down. DB, are you listening to me at the doctor's office on the loudspeaker? DB, put your damn headphones in. Lord have mercy, you're going to get jumped. Don't let it be no females around. You're going to get jumped, DB. But I appreciate your donation. Thank you so much. Y'all nothing fly in my car. I got these windows down. It feels so good outside. But yeah, this is what they do. And then before you know it, it's like, oh my God, these females, they don't listen. These females, they don't act right. These females. And you know why they start to do that, you all? They start to do that because when they try to correct the females, they even get pushed back from them. So now it's like, oh, damn, I ain't got no choice but to admit, that y'all are the ones that don't know how to take direction. Y'all are the ones fumbling yourself. Y'all are the ones messing up. But they never say, you know what, fellas, I'm sorry. Y'all were right. Thank you, Dark 80s man. It says they don't care, nor do they try to understand. But here's the thing, Dark 80s man. And we can hit 500. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I'm going to need that 400 first. And thank you so much for your donation. Here's the thing, Dark 80s man. They do. They do. A lot of these chicks understand the gravity of what they have done. It's just that they have to try to save face because what I just say, a lot of them do not want to admit the fact that you were right, that they messed up, So that is why they will even start to jump on the heads of other women that are calling them out because it's like, hold on now. Whose side are you on? Like, yeah, we know that we messed up and we know that, the men were right. But who are you to call it out and say something? You're supposed to be a part of the sisterhood. You're supposed to be on our team. So they do know. They do understand. And here's another thing, Dark 80s man. It's going to come a time very soon. It's already damn here, to be honest with you. It's going to come a time very soon to where they don't have a choice but to damn care. Why? Because a lot of y'all guys checked out and done, walking away, and we need men. I don't care what the hell they say. I don't care what they have. I don't care what kind of money they are able to accumulate, what type of opportunities, jobs, careers, degrees. It don't effing matter. Look around you. You have some of the most degreed up females with the most money, the most miserable. Why? Because their nature, you cannot escape that. Your nature tells you you need a man. You need a family. You need love. You need support. You need help. You can't do this by yourself, baby girl. Not for long. And it really kicks in overdrive when we get older. Why? Because we're not equipped to work too hard, work too long, do too much. That shit cute while you young for a little time. And it ain't even cute then. It's just more doable. Why do y'all think y'all start to see so many of these older women come through like, oh, my bad, I was wrong, and ladies, let's go back, let's clean it up? Because their nature, it kicked in overdrive. And when it kicked in overdrive, they got tired, couldn't handle it. So yeah, even if they want to pretend like they don't care and they don't understand, they do. And it's only a matter of damn time before they have no damn choice but to say, yeah, my bad, I'm sorry. Thank you, Shannick. It says, one reason why men are checked out is no matter what, we're always wrong and demonized, whereas women seem to be forgiven for their bad behavior. It's such a double standard. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. The reason why it is that double standard is because when it comes to women, we want to be strong and powerful and intelligent and all of that, as long as it's convenient. But when it's time for me to take accountability and it's time for me to have to carry a load, then it's okay for me to pretend like a little child. Oh, I just didn't know any better. I'm just a woman. Now you're just a woman. But I thought being a woman meant that you were strong, powerful, capable, wise, intelligent. You didn't need no man. You were better than the man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Dark 80s Man. Again, it says, and the help don't cost them a penny. Look, we're going to break it down. We're going to break it down. But that's why. It's because, we want to be able to escape accountability. And in any way, shape, or form that I'm able to find a loophole to say, oh, it's just because I'm a woman and I didn't know and the men did it and the men did that, then that's what they're going to do, And what's really ironic about it is these would be the same females that would swear up and down that the men were the ones that were childlike and the men were incapable and the men were not wise enough and smart enough and all of that, when they want to pedestalize themselves. But when it comes to y'all doing something wrong and then them wanting to escape some kind of accountability, then it's like, well, you was the man, so you were supposed to be the more wise, intelligent one. You were supposed to be the leader. Y'all know how they do. But let's continue. Y'all like the video? We can't hit 600. We're going to need 500 first.
Evil, vindictive. They want everything that you have and they will take everything that you have.
Absolutely.
Okay? All they have to offer is what's between their legs. That's all they have to offer. If you take that off the table, what else do you have? What? Nothing. Because they can offer nothing. They can't even boil an egg. Okay? And they act like they're so strong and independent and they don't need a man. No, it's not they don't need a man. The men should be saying, where are the good women? That's what the women are saying. Where are all the good men at? No, the men should be saying, where are all the good women? Because there aren't any anymore. Okay? You act like you're so strong and independent. all of this stuff. No, you're not. You don't know what the word strong means. You don't know what the word independent means, okay? Now let's go back in the day from my grandmother, my mother, my great grandmother, okay? All of the traditional ones, okay? Those were strong women. Those were independent women. The way you're using those terms today are totally different from what they used it as. Okay, example, my grandmother, and mind you, I'm not talking about these young grandmothers these days. No, I'm talking about the older traditional grandmothers. Okay, now here's the thing: if my grandfather was sick, my grandmother knew how to do everything. That's a strong woman. She would get out there and wash clothes. And hear me out, okay? You women are so lazy. You have everything in the palm of your hand ready to make everything easy for you. Microwaves, okay?
Y'all, it was a wasp in my car. We got to pause. Shit, I had to. Lord have mercy. Anyway, but she's right. I'm gonna get into it. Brandon says most men will age like fine wine, while most women will age like a dried up grape. Hear me out, y'all. Y'all ain't shit. Hear me out, y'all. Now I'm gonna go back and pause it and go back and see what she said. I got distracted. That damn wasp was in here. We don't play that, okay? It's nice outside, but I gotta let my damn windows up. But man, that just scared the hell out of me. I can dig it. Man, that just scared the hell. Look, y'all see me? I was trying to keep calm. I'm like, Danica, do not panic. Do not panic. But you're right though, Brandon. You're right though, Brandon. And the reason why Brandon is right in this super chat when he says most men will age like fine wine is because y'all are actually planning for the future. You're planning ahead. Y'all are the ones that are actually putting your head down and working. You take responsibility. You take accountability. So many men over the past years that I have been doing what I've been doing, so many of y'all have been men enough to admit, yeah, Danica, the reason why that happened to me, the reason why she did that to me, yeah, it was because I did X, Y, and Z. I wasn't on my P's and Q's. I should have been more alert. I should have, paid attention to the red flags. I should have not continued to give her chance after chance after chance. My bad. That's on me. So now moving forward, I know what to do. Moving forward, I know to have boundaries. I know to make these females have collateral instead of giving them leverage. This is what y'all do. But the women, no. They'll never say, oh, that happened to me because, I chose him. And, that happened to me because I did this. And, no, it's always, no, the man did it. I was perfect. And that's why we continue to make the same mistakes over and over again, is because you can't even acknowledge the fact that you did something wrong to begin with. But the men do. And once y'all do, you make the adjustments. You move more wisely and carefully moving forward in the future. What do women do? Blame you, then monkey breast to the next man. And he ain't shit either. Why? Because she has not taken a look in the mirror to acknowledge the fact that, look, I have a type. I keep telling y'all this. And I'm going to keep saying it until you get it. You got a type, ma'am. A lot of y'all like projects. Broke down dusties. The very men that y'all complain about, you love that shit. Why? Because you get to be able to clean somebody up, polish somebody up, and take credit for it. That's why. You like the thrill, the excitement. You like to have control. You want somebody to have to depend on you and need you because you're highly insecure. Y'all don't admit that though. You hide behind Instagram photos and vacations and soft girl life and luxury posts. And it's all cap. We all see through it. So yeah, when Brandon comes through like, yeah, we gonna age like fine wine, that's because you all are planning ahead. We out here just living reckless, doing reckless things. All the money that we get go right out the door. We ran through in the streets and for the streets, taking on everybody's damn DNA. Talking about, I don't get effed. I F these men. No, you're effing up your life. And what makes it even worse is a lot of these chicks got children. So you messing up their lives too. And yes, they got children by the same broke Dutches they complain about. Because a good quality man is not touching you in 2024 and beyond. It's not happening. So yeah, we're going to be out here aging like dried up grapes. Like prunes and shit. Like bananas in the damn heat. Because we in the streets. We don't know how to sit down. We don't know how to appreciate a good thing. Something that's stable is boring. Men that are responsible, lame. So yeah, the men gonna age like fine wine because they're planning ahead. They're not out here living wild, reckless, and free. They're gonna do that later on in life. As a matter of fact, from what I'm seeing today, they ain't even gotta wait. A lot of these young men are starting off early. They're starting very young and very early as far as stacking up, changing their ways, planning. So many young brothers have came to me on my platform alone talking about, yeah, I'm 27. I own my own house. I'm 35. I got everything under control. I started early. I planned early and I'm good now. So when they're knocking on 40, they solidified. But y'all didn't want them. Now they don't want your ass, and now you in your feelings. So yeah, the reason why a lot of these females gonna be aging like damn grapes, like old ass grapes, Brandon, is because we're moving too fast. We're not thinking. We in the streets. We partying. We doing drugs. We doing everybody and they damn daddy. Blowing money. Like, come on now. And before you know, you're going to look around because you're going to be knocking out at 30, knocking at 40, like, damn, I ain't got shit to show for nothing. And you're going to really start aging then because now you got to spend the rest of your damn life working hard to play catch up. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We can hit 800. We're going to need 700 first.
You women are so lazy. You have everything in the palm of your hand are ready to make everything easy for you. Microwaves, okay?
Hold on, she said something earlier I wanted to highlight, but that damn wasp scared the hell out of me. Let's go back a little bit, y'all. And again, get the likes up.
All of the traditional ones, okay? Those were strong women. Those were independent women. The way you're using those terms today are totally different from what they used it as. Okay, example, my grandmother, and mind you, I'm not talking about these young grandmothers these days. No, I'm talking about the older traditional grandmothers, okay? Now, here's the thing. If my grandfather was sick, my grandmother knew how to do everything. That's a strong woman.
That right there. She said her grandmother, and she's an older woman, so of course her grandmother is going to be from the old school. It's not going to be the new age grandma to where you 45 and you a great grandma. No, not those. She's talking about the older grandmothers from the previous generations. She's talking about how those women were strong, more independent than you all claim to be today, because first things first, they knew their role, they knew their place, and they knew how to do the very things that the men knew how to do. Why is that important? That's important to highlight because a lot of y'all chicks today will swear up and down and stand 10 toes down and saying, I'm not lifting the finger, I'm not doing nothing. The man need to do it all. And what's crazy is you only take on that attitude once you've done it all for Smokey. Now you want to penalize all of the good quality men for what you did with Smokey back in the day. You was out here taking good care of Smokey. Smokey had to do shit but feed you a bunch of broken promises. Take your damn tax money and try to flip it. But what you was doing for Smokey? Being submissive, building him, helping him, doing for him, trying to make him be a man. Now you scarred, and now all the men out there that got to pay for what Smokey didn't do, which was be a damn grown-ass man. Now it's like, I need me a finished product because I'll be damn if I do all of what I did with Smokey with the next man. Nobody told you to do that, madam. This is what y'all do, and before you know it, you in your feelings and you mad, talking about what you ain't gonna do and what a man better have already accomplished. Because, I need the finished product because I've been there, done that with Smokey. Girl, please. Hustling backwards and complaining. We said build with good quality young men that are well on their ways. Not damn passion projects. Talking about, but he got potential. No, fuck potential. We need men that are actually showing and proving. That's what real potential is. When you're showing and proving. Not just a wish. What else she say? She said a lot of y'all lazy. Again, that's after y'all have been doing it all for Smokey. Now you real lazy. Cause I'm so tired dealing with these damn smoky ass dudes. Like I ain't doing nothing else. So when you come across a good quality man, you ain't got nothing for him because you burnt out from dealing with these no good ass men. And he don't want you. She said, my grandmother, she knew how to do everything that my grandfather knew how to do. That's important because why? Thank you, Charles. It says, enjoying the video. Keep speaking the truth. Oh, we gonna do that, Charles. Why is that important to highlight as far as her saying, my grandmother knew how to do everything that my grandfather knew how to do? That is important to highlight because there will come a time, there is a strong possibility that there will come a time in your relationship, in your marriage, in your union, whatever you want to call it, to where things can get rocky. Things can get shaky. And you're going to have to step up to that plate. Your man can get laid off. He can get fired. He can get sick. He can get hurt. And so it's important for your woman to be your backup. It's important for your woman to be able to hold it down and be your support system. But do we have women like that today? Hell no. The moment that a man gets sick, laid off, whatever, gets hurt, whatever, it's on to the next. We highlighted that video a few months back of that woman leaving her man because, you know, he was broke. I didn't sign up for this. I believe he got like sick or something, or maybe he got laid off. It was something along those lines. She was like, oh yeah, you know, I ain't signed up for this. You know, I gave that man a month. And then, you know, after that, I ain't signed up for this. What kind of shit is that? And that man held you down for your whole damn life, damn near. But this is what y'all do. So no, you don't know how to do what that man can do. If push came to shove. If you had to go ahead and be the backbone of that family for a little bit. No, y'all leaving. Y'all don't have no loyalty. And that's why the men don't have no loyalty to you. That's why the men not dealing with y'all. They cannot depend on you in a hard time. You only want a man when they're up. But when he's not up to your standard, whatever superficial standard that is, ridiculous standard that is, it's like, oh, no, I ain't got time for this. Then when you struggling and you hungry and you tired and you worn down, now it's like, hey, big head, remember me? Nope. Men don't even see y'all. Oh, yeah, you know, I ain't doing all that. A man's supposed to do that. A man's supposed to do this. And you're supposed to have the backup plan just in case things didn't go right. A lot of y'all don't even know how to shut the hell up and listen to a man. Take directions, take order, so he can teach you how to do what he does. Just in case. Let's go there. A man can even show you, hey, baby, let me teach you how to do this real quick because you just never know. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna need to know how to do that. Because that's your job. And what you don't do, another man will. So, yeah, no, I ain't got time for this. You are loyal. But guess what she's saying? She's saying, look, y'all are nothing like those women of the past. Which is why y'all don't have the men like the women of the past, to where those men were taking care of everything. Now y'all gotta go 50-50. Thanks again, Brandon. It says, big sis, I have a house, about to get a second one. I have a great job, 2 vehicles, and I stay in shape. Yet there's fake women be messing up. I'm telling you, fumbling whole damn husbands, Brandon. Thank you, Skinny Boy. It says, skip my damn super chat. I'm unsubscribing. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I'll be getting into it, and then I may lose track. Where's your other one? And y'all like the video. Hold on. He said I missed him. I don't see no other super chat. Oh, I skipped Link too. Hold on. Link says, women redefine what women are. Men adjusted to it. Facts. And I see you, Skinny Boy. I'm going to get to that in a second. There's an orange wasp in the car. Shut the hell up, Skinny Boy. I'm glad I didn't read that shit. There's a skinny wasp in the car. A convict wasp in the car. Don't get locked up, Skinny Boy. Who else did I miss, y'all? I'm doing my best. I apologize. That damn wasp just caught me off guard and scared out of me. I think I'm caught up now, though. Who was that? Was that Link? Yes, this is a valid point from Link. We can hit 800. We can hit that 700 first, y'all. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Some real talk from your little big sis. And I got my tea, y'all. It's all I had today. I have not eaten anything, so shut up. Let me enjoy my damn sweet tea, okay? Link says women redefine what women are, men adjusted to it. That is such a profound statement. Because women of today would swear up and down the men started it. The men were the problem. The men did this. The reason why we're like this because the men. No, sweetheart. The reason why y'all are how y'all are is because of the women. It was other women convincing y'all to leave y'all man, to go and be a boss chick. It was the women telling you what a real woman was and what a real man was. And if he didn't do X, Y, and Z and 1, 2, and 3, which all equaled up to him kissing your ass, you know he wasn't real. You didn't need him. Men said, all right, bet, sweetheart. Let me adapt and adjust real quick. Let me deliver and show to you exactly what you want. Let me give you what you want. Let me give you what you work so hard for. Let me allow you to be what you work so hard to be, baby girl. You want to be a boss? Have at it. You want to be strong? Go ahead. You want to be independent? Go ahead, baby girl. I'll be right over here, prospering, aging like fine wine, watching you decline. Because let's not get it twisted and messed up, you all. Men and women are different. Y'all swear up and down, you know, whatever a man can do, I can do. And I can do it better than him. And it's not in the same context that she's talking about her grandmother. So where her grandmother knew how to be a backup plan. She knew how to be that generator that kicked in if, you know, that man went on hard times and he shut down. That's not the same thing. Because what did she say? She said, my grandmother was still feminine, though. She still knew her role. But she knew how to be that generator and kick in if my grandfather went out for a little bit. But y'all don't do it in that same lens. Y'all do it within the realm of, you know, no, I'm not going to be the backup. I'm going to be my own boss. I'm going to be my own real ninja. I'm going to be my own man. I can have it all by myself. Anything he can do, I'm going to do. And I'm going to outdo him. Y'all started competing with the men. Again, the men just adapted and adjusted. You want to compete? All right. If that's what you want. And since we are built different and made different, we found out real swiftly, oh shit, y'all can have this. This too much. I'm tired. I'm sick. I wasn't ready. Now y'all trying to crawl back to the men and they kicking you to the damn curb. You want to be me, right, sweetheart? You want to do what men do. This is the life. See, here's the thing, fellas. They didn't understand just how, and I'm going to be honest enough to say this. They didn't understand just how good they had it and just how hard you all had it. Thanks again, Brandon. It says, you remember me from high school? Nah, ho. Look, hold on now. What y'all laughing for? Because Skinny Wasp talking shit. Y'all know Skinny Boy stay trying to talk shit. Hold on. We can hit 900. We're going to need 800 first. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Am I caught up with the super chat, y'all? I'm doing my best. Because y'all ain't got to give me no money, so I really appreciate y'all that give in the super chats. Make sure. Yes. Okay. A lot of the women didn't understand how good they actually had it and how hard a lot of the men actually had it. And the reason why they didn't understand it was because y'all made it look so damn easy. But the reason why you made it look so easy is because first things first, you were better built for it, better equipped for it. It's in your nature to take on stress and heavy loads and responsibilities. But on top of that, fellas, and again, I'm going to be honest enough and real enough to say this. On top of that, a lot of y'all had no damn choice but to suck it up and do it. The world has zero pity for men. I'm going to be woman enough to admit that. There are certain things that women can do and get away with that men cannot. Crying and complaining is one of those things. Two of those things. Talking about woe is me is another one. Talking about, oh, this too much and I can't handle it. A man cannot afford to be stressed out, depressed, sad, angry. You can't do none. You cannot complain, nothing. So y'all have no choice but to shut up and take it. Because if you don't, you soft. You weak. You not no real man. You a punk. Come on, you a sissy. You name it. So y'all had no choice but to make it look easy, because if you did anything outside of that, you a chump. You a simp. You weak as hell. You gay. You know, like, come on, y'all. Y'all know how these women do, y'all. Y'all know how society do, y'all. Let's be clear. Let's be honest. Let's be real. So what happened was we got the wrong idea. Thank you, Michael. It says she should have followed in her grandmother's footsteps, become a helpmate and catering to her husband. A lot of women are raised with the best examples around them, and they still choose the wrong men. That's facts too. Now, I'm not sure about this woman in this video. I don't know if she's married or whatever, or I don't know. But I would probably assume that she does have a husband, because she's telling all the men to leave women alone. So would that include you too, ma'am? I don't know. But just to be honest though, Michael, you know, there are a lot of women, and I'm not talking about her, you know, per se, but it is a lot of women out there who are speaking how she's speaking, to where they did have the proper examples of what to do and what not to do, and they ignored it until they were of this age, until they were, you know, elderly. Now it's like, oh, okay, let me clean it up. By that time, it's too late. Even if you know better, it's too late. You did too much and nothing at all. But let me go back to what I'm saying. I said earlier, and then I'm gonna finish this video. I said we got the wrong idea. We were looking at y'all men and saying, damn, the men, they out here working, getting their own bag, you know, getting their own money. They man. And it has to be easy, because shit, they ain't complaining about it. Not realizing you can't complain about it. You know, they're doing it so effortlessly, not understanding it's in your nature, because you're more able to be equipped to handle things. And so it was like, anything you can do, I can do better. Because they already feel like, oh yeah, as a woman, I'm strong. I give birth. I carry life. I do this. I do that. And so, yeah, we're the dominant species. We're doing this. We run this. We run that. And so if the men are doing it and they're making it look easy and they're able to have this and have their own and do all this, well, surely I can too. Because after all, I'm a woman. And I'm more powerful, more wise, more intelligent than a man. We found out real swiftly. This for the birds. They also thought all office jobs are higher paying. Just silliness. Just silliness. Thank you, Damien. It says, what up? Say loud so they can hear it in the back now. In the back row. Hold on. Let me say it louder. Y'all messed up. The men are done with y'all ass. They're checked out. You know you effed up, right? Let's continue. Hit the like.
And mind you, I'm not talking about these young grandmothers these days. No, I'm talking about the older traditional grandmothers, okay? Now, here's the thing. If my grandfather was sick, my grandmother knew how to do everything. That's a strong woman. She would get out there and wash clothes. And hear me out, okay? You women are so lazy. You have everything in the palm of your hand are ready to make everything easy for you. Microwaves, okay? Everything's pretty much done for you. Microwave, a smart stove, a refrigerator, everything's there for you. Whereby those people back in the day, when they got ready to wash their clothes, they used scrub boards and they hung their clothes on lines to dry. Now you have washers and dryers to do that for you.
And you still trash. And you still lazy. We got it so easy. Let me rephrase that. Because this is twofold, right? We got it so easy as far as, what we can do. Convenience. Like we got it so good. And we're still not able or want to be able to do the simple things, the simple tasks that are required of us. On top of that, we could have had it even easier, but we want to go against the grain. We want to compete with the men. We could have had it even better than our damn great grandmothers. Because like she said, her grandmother, and she's an older woman, her grandmother had to actually go out there and get scrub boards and, get the damn clotheslines and the clips and shit, you know what I mean? And fight off damn bugs on the damn blankets and stuff. But you don't have to do it. You don't have to do a fraction of that. You just dump the shit in the damn washer and go. The most we got to do is fold the clothes and hang them up. Girl, if you don't shut up. And on top of that, having all of these convenient, things to help us do everything for us and make life easier, you could have had a man. You could have had a man to provide for you, protect you, lead you, teach you, love you, fuck you, give you a family. Man, you could have had it better than your damn grandma. And you still fumbled. Your grandma had to do so much more than you. And what makes it so much more worse is the fact that a lot of these females out here that will say, oh, we ain't our grandmas. They was weak. We ain't dealing with that. Our grandma, they was this, they was that. Them women were strong, powerful women like how she's describing. Those women were having to do a hell of a lot more than you. A hell of a lot more than you. So could you imagine if you were able to have the type of husbands that your great grandmothers had, your grandma had, on top of all of the conveniences that we have today? Bitch, you should be living it up. I know I am, bitch. Girl, I know y'all salty. I know y'all mad as hell. I know y'all sick. Like Gangster just said, a lot of y'all in y'all damn cubicle at your damn office right now making $30,000 an hour. Like, damn, how am I supposed to pay the damn rent this month? Oh, I guess I gotta sell some coochie. Oh no, I don't need you. I got my own. I got. Oh, bet. What did Link say? He said the men just adjusted. We're just backing away and giving you what you said you wanted. What's the problem? What had happened? Oh yeah, I'ma leave this. I ain't got time for this. Now y'all here, a lot of y'all, I bet dub in your damn spare time, you wishing you had a man that you could submit to, that could take care of your ass. I submit today, man. Fuck this shit hard. You could have had it better than your damn grandmas, great grandmas, because you didn't even have to do a fraction of what they had to do. So you could have got a great husband to take care of everything for you, if not the bulk of it. You know what I mean? Because it is 2024. Y'all got to go 50-50 in 2024. Y'all fucked that up, okay? But shit, I mean, you could at least have somebody take on half the load, or maybe do the 80-20, whatever, 10-90. Now you gotta do 100% by your damn self. And you could have had it easier because you have all of these conveniences, and you could have had a man to take care of, if not all of the bulk of it. You could have been good, love. Thank you, Herc. It says, Auntie looking good. You ain't the only one out here trying to behave and mind somebody, Danica. What is Auntie DM? I don't know what Auntie DM is. Go holler at her Auntie. I ain't stopping her. She probably out here looking for a man. She need her a good man now. She trying to get her grandma husband. Hold on now. I don't know. But thank you, Herc. Thank you again, Brandon. It says, facts, big sis. A woman, a child, and a dog get unconditional love, while we men get beat up by life, no love. I'm telling y'all, look, I'm going to be honest enough to say the real, and the real is the world has no sympathy for men. And so y'all make stuff look a lot easier than it really is. And so it would take nothing for a woman to look at that and say, damn, I could do that too then. But you can't. You couldn't on your best day. Like the video. Hold on.
Clothes, they use scrub boards, and they hung their clothes on lines to dry. Now you have washers and dryers to do that for you. So you don't know what strong is. Now back to when my grandfather would get sick. My grandmother did everything that my grandfather knew how to do. She would go and do it. Okay, that's a strong woman. And here's another thing. She was also a very feminine woman, okay? Very feminine. But she knew how to do hard things that my grandfather knew how to do. And here's the major key. She still knew her place. And even though she was out there doing these things, she wasn't trying to take that masculinity away from my grandfather.
Oh. Thank you, Trotter Taz. It says they fumbled what their mothers built for them by listening to mothers say they need their own first. Tragic, ain't it? Can I go there for a second, though, Trotter? because I think it's also important to highlight the fact that there were some women from the past that wanted their daughters to do things differently than what they did, right? It's always levels and layers, and so I think we wouldn't be genuine if we didn't touch base on that as well. Okay, and again, y'all like the video. I think Theo said we had 500 likes. I know y'all lying. we should have at least 735 likes. Don't play with us. I should ask for 765, but I'm being nice. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. It's some real talk. I think it's also important for us to highlight how there were some of our grandmothers, our great grandmothers, that tried to instill in us, coming up behind them, to do things in a different way than they did, and they actually ended up screwing us up. And maybe they thought that they were doing us a favor by teaching us, oh, don't do what I did. Go and get your education. Don't be a stay-at-home wife, and don't do this and don't do this. Go and get your own money. Go and get a job. Go and do this. Be independent. Have your own stash. Don't listen to that man. You be your own woman. You have your own mind. You know what I mean? And maybe they had the right intentions, but they still effed us up. They still effed us up, because I don't think that some of them understood just how good they actually had it by not having to go and get these damn degrees and get all these damn jobs and, you know what I mean, all these credentials and working. Like, y'all had it good, but maybe in their minds it's like they felt like, oh, this is not liberation, and this is not freedom, and this is not this, and this is not that, so I want my daughter to do this. So we got to highlight that as well. A lot of y'all effed us up by trying to help us, quote unquote. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure my daughter don't do what I did, be laid up under no man, and having to take care of no man. Girl, but that man was taking care of you. Now you're out here teaching y'all daughters to not need a man, not want a man, and to do for themselves. But guess what? They're not going to have the same amount of support that you had, help that you had, love that you had, stability that you had, because we can't do it all. We're not built for it. We're not wired for it. Hold on. So yeah, I think it's important to highlight that element as well. Some of our grandmas effed us up too, teaching us to be strong, independent boss chicks, because she wanted you to be different than what she was, but she had it good. She had it better than you. No education at all. Having to be quote unquote submissive at all. She was way better off than y'all. Thank you, HJM. It says, just got back from Colombia. Just stamped the passport. My dues and your mind will be opened up to what these modern Western women can't compete with. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all just leaving left and right. And I can't even blame y'all. Y'all checked out and done. Look, a lot of these men are like, look, I'm not finding what I need here, so let me go and find what I'm looking for somewhere else. And y'all are able to do so with ease and grace. And we can't handle that shit. We really don't like that. To see another man, to see the man that we could have been with, that would have been a great husband, a great father with another woman, man, talk about sick. Thank you, Game Changer. It says, ever notice how they still want you to behave like grandpa while they refuse to behave like grandma? Man, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Y'all want traditional men, but you don't want to be a traditional woman. You want a man, that provides and protects, but you don't want to be a woman that submits and respects. Let's make it make sense. But thank you, Game Changer. Let's get back into it.
But she knew how to do hard things that my grandfather knew how to do. And here's the major key. She still knew her place. And even though she was out there doing these things, she wasn't trying to take that masculinity away from my grandfather.
What do y'all do? Y'all do exactly that. Goes back to what I said earlier. Y'all be out here trying to compete with the men. Sweetheart, you cannot compete where you don't compare. You are not a man. You are not a man, baby girl. But that's what y'all do. That's the difference between the women back then and the women of today. This is why she's in this video saying, fellas, leave the modern women alone. Get with you a traditional minded woman. Get with you a traditional practicing woman. And honestly, a lot of y'all are. Y'all going to Colombia and all Africa. Y'all going every damn where to find that traditional life and woman and wife that you're looking for. And we can't even blame y'all. It's so damn bad. Today, we will compete with the men and condemn the men at the same damn time. Oh, I know how to do this. You can't do it like me. I got this going on. You don't. And just to be completely and totally honest, a lot of the things that the women got going on, very much so giving vanity contribution. What do I mean by that? I'll get into it. D says, I'd rather choke chicken than deal with these hoes. Man. Thank you, Herc. I don't know. Get back to the dope discussion. She said something very profound. She said, my grandmother would not condemn the man. Even though, she could do what he could do and all this, I'm not going to condemn that man. I'm going to still know my place. I'm going to still make sure that I'm doing my duties, fulfilling my responsibilities, and yeah, we're going to flourish. But we don't do that whatsoever. Instead, we'll say, oh, anything you can do, I can do better. I got this going on. I got that going on. And like I just said, a lot of the stuff that we got going on, very vanity contribution, vanity accomplishments, things that look pretty, look nice, but don't amount to anything. Yeah, look at me. I got this going on, but you broke. Oh, look at me. I got that going on, but you're on the brink of damn poverty. But you're not able to maintain and sustain that. Yeah, I got my degree again, but you're in massive debt. Vanity shit. Men actually got things going on that equate to being stable, well off. You know what I mean? And no, it may not be something flashy and, all that to have or to do, but shit, at least I got it. At least I'm good, though. But you feel like because you able to get 2,000 likes on a thong picture on Instagram that you got it going on. That's vanity shit that don't mean nothing. Oh, look at my likes. But what is that debt looking like? What is that credit score looking like? What those bills looking like, sweetheart? Oh, yeah, I got my degree, and yeah, I'm going to go and get my master's. Where's the jobs, though? Where's the careers that are paying well, though? I'll tell y'all right now. I know so many women out here who have all of these degrees and all of these damn certificates and education and all that, licenses. When I say they still making that same average pay, average salary as somebody who just graduated high school, fuck that. When I say that the people who didn't even graduate high school are making the same amount of money, doing the same damn jobs, again, it's vanity bullshit. It does not mean anything. Wake up. And the thing is, we just refuse to admit we were wrong. We are sorry. We messed up. I hustled backwards. And so, yeah, let me just keep on saying, yeah, you know, the men. And I don't need y'all. It ain't my fault. It's y'all fault. Let's continue. Hold on, I got some more super chats. Thank you again, HJM. It says grandmas was living tax-free, only laboring their children and loved ones. Now you are working for a real boss for peanuts and paying hella taxes. Man, hustle backwards. Hustle backwards, bending over backwards, and still gotta throw that ass backwards just to make a damn dollar. Your grandma had to do none of that shit. She threw that ass back on one man and got everything taken care of. Y'all gotta throw that ass back on 20 men and still can't pay your damn rent. Make it make sense. But you so smart. Let's continue. Goddamn coochie coupons. Cause you need your bills paid. And you still ain't doing that with the damn coupon. I'm telling y'all, these are not the same type of men. It used to be, oh yeah, you got that head, I got that bread. Man, like, man, fuck your head. I don't want that. You ain't even good at, y'all lazy with the head. Y'all lazy with every damn thing. Lazy with sex, lazy with, you know, doing your damn job, lazy with support, lazy with contributing, reciprocation. Man, keep all that shit. Look, I got these coupons, man. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Looking ass. Let's continue.
And here's the major key. She still knew her place. And even though she was out there doing these things, she wasn't trying to take that masculinity away from my grandfather. She did what she had to do. Strong, independent woman as far as independence goes. She didn't follow behind other women like you women do when you come in my comment section of a video I made, and this is what you'll do. You'll say, well, this is what she really meant. How do you know what she really meant? You're not in her mind. She said exactly what she meant. Stop sugarcoating other women. I guess that's this sisterhood thing. You guys need to find something else to do. So being independent, that's not independent, because an independent woman can think for herself. She don't have to follow up behind other women and agree with other women. I'm a woman, and if I know something's wrong, I'm not going to agree with you just because I'm a woman. That is wrong. So you're not independent.
Oh, that's a valid point. I never thought about it like that. DB says, D, let's just call it what it is. Women hate men right now, and the only thing that hatred is doing is hurting women. Here's the thing, DB. Women do not hate men. That is why everything that we do revolves around you all. Even when it comes to these certain platforms, DB, to where they're bashing men, it's still revolving around men. We love y'all. You can't tell, baby. We love you. We want you. We need you. We know that. But my ego won't allow me to, admit that. So no, I don't hate you. I just hope that I'm able to use a little bit of reverse psychology on you so that you can think that I hate you. And then you try to show and prove to me as to why I should love you. Let's go there for a second, then I'm gonna get back to what she said in the video. Because I never thought about it like that. Like, a lot of y'all talk about y'all independent, but yet you're falling up behind women. You don't have your own mind. It's a bunch of groupthink bullshit. But let's get into what DB just said in the super chat. Where y'all get my likes up. I know my likes ain't up. I can just feel it. Okay. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. DB says, women hate men right now. That's not true. Women actually love men. We need men. We want men. What we're trying to do at this very moment is use reverse psychology on you all so that you can believe that we hate you, and you can believe that we don't need you, and you can believe that we don't want you. That way you can do whatever is in your will, whatever is in your might, whatever is in your power to try to convince us otherwise. So for example, DB, if I say, man, I hate you, I really don't even know why I'm here. Because I really don't need you. I got this going on for myself. I got that going on for myself. Like, you need to be showing and proving to me why I should keep you around. Because, I mean, you looking like dead weight. See, back in the day, DB, y'all used to be like, oh, fellas, the women feel like they don't need us. And the women don't like us. So what can we do to show these women that we're not all like that and that they do need us? Oh, I know. I'll go above and beyond for her. I'll give her my money. I'll give her my time. I'll give her my patience. I'll give her my energy. I'll give her my essence. I'll give her everything that she needs so that she can finally see, yes, you are the man that should be loved. You are the man that should be respected. You are the man that I should be with. But it's all a mind game, baby. I knew all along I needed you. I knew all along I wanted you. I didn't hate you. But the objective was to tear you down enough to where you come to me begging to show and prove your worth. And out of you showing and proving your worth, I benefit from that. I benefit from you kissing my ass and saying, baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, baby. I benefit from that. I benefit from you thinking that I hate you. Because now you're going to go above and beyond to prove why you should be loved. Oh, well, this is why you should love me, because I'm going to do this for you. This is why you shouldn't hate me, because I'm going to do that for you. And I'm just eating it up. Oh. And guess what else I do, DB? I string you along in the process of that. So whatever you do is still not good enough. So what do, DB? You keep going harder in the paint. Please follow your little big sis. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying right now. Put a 1. I hope y'all following me. If you don't, I hope you get it after a while. But hear me out. By you believing that I hate you and that you're not good enough, that is supposed to fool you. I see the ones. That is supposed to fool you into believing that, oh, I need to show her my value. Let me do this. This is why they would say stuff like, yeah, a real man, he'll just do this. And a real man, he'll just do that. And it all boils down to simp shit, right? A real man, he'll take care of me and my 20 kids that ain't his. A real man, he'll give me his whole check and ain't gonna complain about it. A real man, he'll bend over backwards and won't say nothing. A real man, it don't matter how crazy I talk to him, how crazy I am, he gonna deal with it. That's what a real man does. That's why they was saying that type of shit. So that you could qualify to be that real man by doing simp shit. But the catch to it was never going to be enough. It was never going to be good enough. So that you can continue to have to do it. You're a hamster on a wheel. Oh, well, okay. I tolerated all of that. I took care of you and your children that were not mine. I bent over backwards for you. I wined and dined you. I didn't do any. I didn't require you to do anything in return for it. Yeah, I know, but you didn't do that though. I know, but you didn't do it like this though. Like, yeah, you did it, but you didn't do it right. Looking ass. And you were supposed to go back on that damn hamster wheel and do your best to do it over. I didn't do it. I didn't do it good enough. So let me try to do it better. Well, I didn't get her more money. So let me try to make some more money to give it to her. I didn't do this. We benefited from that. But you know what happened? Y'all snapped up out of that shit. Y'all said, wait a minute. I'm being played. I'm being manipulated. I'm being finessed, bamboozled, hoodwinked. What the fuck am I doing? I'm doing all of this and it's still not enough. It's still not good enough for you. And on top of that, y'all started to look around and realize you don't have nothing to show for your contribution. So yes, DB, we love you. The objective was to fool you into believing that we did not, so that you can try to show and prove as to why we should love you. I hope that helps. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. HJM says in the West, women don't need men. As long as they can birth a new taxpayer consumer into the equation, the state becomes their man. It's that simple. Whoopsie. Hold on. Thank you, Game Changer. Again, it says, just because they are willing to manipulate and use us does not mean they don't hate us. Some slave owners hated slaves. Y'all got to understand what's at play. Right? And okay, let me put it like this. Are there exceptions? Sure, to where it can fall under the category of, yeah, I hate men, but I still need their ass, and so yeah. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, as a woman, I would say that the bulk, the majority of the women do not hate men. They don't. They seek, like I always tell y'all, they give. Where is it? Do I still have it? I hope I got it still. This is, in a nutshell, what's my bad, y'all. It kicked me out for some reason. This, in a nutshell, is what's going on, Game Changer. It's the Helga G. Pataki effect. Now, again, are there exceptions to where, yeah, I hate these ninjas and this, that, and the third? Sure. But I would say the majority is Helga. The majority of these females out here are Helga G. Pataki. I hate you, football head. Move, football head. You're so dumb. You're the scum of the earth. Why are you here? And then behind the scenes, oh, if only you knew how much I loved you, football head. Oh, if only you knew how much I need you, how much I yearn you, and your affection, and your love, and your protection. But I could never, ever let you know this. For if I do, then you will know that you were right. It's Helga G. Pataki, you all. It's reverse psychology. It's, trying to get you to bend to their will. Like it's supposed to be grade A master manipulation. But I'm gonna give y'all that. Like, are there some women out there where it's like, no, I hate men. I can't stand their guts. Like, they just need to just burn in hell. Yes. But the majority, Helga G. Pataki. Y'all are Arnold. If only you knew how much I loved you. If only you knew how much I needed you. But I could never admit that shit. You gotta bow down to me. But behind the scenes, they got shrines and shit. You know what I mean? Come on. Thank you, Theo. It says, and then we use our passports. Met fit, friendly, feminine, and foreign women, and we lived happily ever after in a loving marriage while Western women slowly died alone. Lord have mercy. This shit is sad. Hold on, I gotta share my screen again. It kicked everything off, didn't it? Lord.
And
okay, it's still playing. But thank you, Theo. Thank you, Link. It says they expect mature men to play childish games. Wheels up. I feel the hate strongly. Y'all got... And I get it, fellas. I can understand how a lot of y'all may be interpreting it as hate. Because, these women talk so reckless to y'all and they treat y'all like y'all are the scum of the earth and all this. So I get how you all can feel like, nah, these women hate us. Like, you misreading the room. Like, this is what this is. But y'all got to understand, I'm behind the scenes. So the women that y'all will swear up and down, hate y'all and all that, those are the women who want a man the most. You know what I mean? I just wish, these men would choose me, and I just wish they would act right, and I just wish, because I would love to do this and do that for a man, but these naturals, you know what I mean? So they know that they love y'all, and they need y'all and all that, but they can't let it show. My ego, baby, come on now. Okay, I got that one. Am I caught up, you all? Matter of fact, let me check my likes, y'all, because y'all be playing with me. Let me check my likes. Do. Y'all, come on now. We should have at least, like I said, fuck it. We should have at least 750. 750 on these likes, y'all. Come on now. Help you. YouTube already tries to suppress us and hate on us. So y'all gotta help us. Okay? The way that you can help us is by liking the video. That's free. Now, if you want to send in a super chat, that's even more dope. Okay? I appreciate all of that. But all I'm asking for is a damn like. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't do this to us. But getting back to what she said, you all, she said a lot of these chicks are out here swearing up and down that they are so independent, yet the catch to it is a lot of these independent females Who is this? Thank you, Shelly, for your cash out. You got the crying, laughing emojis. Y'all know what's giving Helga. Yet, a lot of these chicks out here, they don't know how to maneuver outside of a sisterhood. Ain't that crazy? Y'all swear up and down y'all so independent, but let the sisterhood call you out. Let the sisterhood throw you out. Let the sisterhood turn their back. We see just how needy you are. Oh, please let me back in. Oh. Why do y'all think so many of these women out here today don't want to call out the truth? They don't want to call out the truth because they can't survive and thrive on their own, being alone. DB says D hashtag Loman still has 4.5 billion signatures. What the hell is Loman? Y'all know I'd be slow. What is that? Help us out. I don't know what that is. Hold on. Thank you, John Till. It says Taco Bell got a new cheese it crunch wrap for them. Shut up, John Till. Stop making me hungry. I'm doing my intermittent fasting, y'all. Lord have mercy. I have not eaten since I had my veggie wrap yesterday. What time was that? Whenever I got off the live stream yesterday. That's less than I ate. I think it was like 3 o'clock. What time is it now? 3 o'clock. Shit. So yeah, not too much, y'all. Don't be talking about Taco Bell. I've been doing really good. Okay. Please. But yeah, I'm independent. I don't need no man. Okay. But you need the sisterhood. And as quiet as kept, y'all, what's really crazy and ironic about that is the sisterhood not even gonna have your back. You know, it's all fine and dandy as long as it's a bunch of groupthink and ass kissing and co-signing and all of that. But the moment you have a difference of opinion, or the moment that you call something out and say, hold on, that don't make sense and that don't sound right, oh girl, we gonna see just how independent you really are. I've seen so many chicks in the sisterhood backtrack and pussy pop for the sisterhood because they start to call out certain things that didn't make sense. And the sisterhood was like, you know what? I'm unsubscribing from you. I'm done with this. You start like a pick me. You a pick me. You a part of manosphere. You this, you that. I'm done with this. I see you switching up. You switching sides. The next day that same night, that chick like, hold on, y'all. Like, that ain't what I meant though. Like, what I meant was, you know, the men need to bow down to us. You know, I mean, I know I had said that it's some things that we need to work on, like getting in shape and, you know, fixing our attitudes. But that's not what I meant. What I meant was the women are the prize. And so, yeah, they switched that shit around so damn swiftly and fast to their damn head spin. Talking about you strong and independent. But the moment that you have an independent thought, you an outcast. Now you kissing ass. But you an independent woman. Please. Let's continue. Like the video.
All. And all you want is what men have. No, you have your own money, you said. You work, you do this, you don't need a man, all this stuff. Yes, you do. And you know you do. Okay? What about all this stuff that's going on in the world? Do you ever turn on the news? All this stuff that is going on in the world, do you see what's going on? But you say you don't need men, and they're out there fighting for you right now. Yes, there are women out there fighting too, but these men are putting their lives on the line for you. And all this weather and all this stuff that's going on, okay? When your power is out, who do you see out there turning your power back on so you can sit in the AC, so you can sit and watch TV 3, 4 o'clock in the morning? The men are out there doing that. Who's doing all this cleanup? The men are doing it. And you know you need men. You just want to sit there and act masculine, act like you don't need men. You need men. I need men. So stop the bull crap. And stop coming in my comment section saying stuff. Oh, she meant this. She knew exactly what she meant. I made the video. I know what she meant. If she knew if she was going to say something else, trust me, she would have said it. So she said exactly what she meant. So stop making up excuses and sugarcoating these other women. Stop it. If you know so much about men, then go ahead and start your own channel if you want to bash men, but that's not what my channel is about.
No. We got enough damn channels trying to be the next Cynthia G. Please fucking stop. Okay? I beg of you, do not start your own channel. Stop it. Okay? Get some help. All right? Please stop. Jonathan says, percentage-wise, how many women are Helga energy versus legit misandrous? Like Morpheus said, you all look the same to me, with your type D as the smallest percentage. I don't know. I guess I'm a woman, and so I just see things differently as far as the Helga energy is concerned. Like, it's probably a lot of y'all guys like, nah, Danica, these bitches is nah, they legit misandrous. It's way more of those than, you know, secretly admiring us and loving us. But like, I'm a woman, so I know. I'm telling y'all. I am telling you all. It is the women that y'all would swear up and down, hate y'all guts, that love you the most, that want you the most. They have to save face. It's levels and layers to it. But one level and layer is they gotta save face, so they can never admit it, right? Another level and layer is what I said earlier, as far as them doing reverse psychology on y'all, trying to make it seem like, I don't need you. Show me why I need you. You gonna pay my bills? Show me why I should want to be with you. Show me why I should be submitting to you. You gonna take care of me and my kids? And you're supposed to say yes. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna show you that you do need me. And that's all she wanted anyway, you know. But yeah, are there legit stone cold, I hate men, I don't need men, we don't need men, women reign supreme? Yes. But as quiet as kept, y'all, even those type, come on, man. Man, I just wish y'all could see what I see. I wish y'all could see what I see. Because I'm a woman, I'm behind the scenes, so I know what they really be on. They be, man, it's pitiful. This shit is pitiful. Oh, but sis, I thought you said, at the end of the day, I'm just, you know, like, I'm just saying, like, I'm telling y'all. But I digress. Look, maybe y'all have a different feeling about it, but I'm telling y'all, I wish I could see what I see. DB says, hashtag, what does that say? Kill a man, kill all men, has 4.5 billion signature. Is that really a thing? That gotta be a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. Let's continue, y'all. It's the women, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's the women you would swear up and down. Oh, she hates men. Oh, she don't want nothing to do with a man. Oh, she this. Oh, she that. But they the main ones studying y'all. They the main ones want to be up under y'all. The main ones having babies and shit by y'all. Come on, let's stop.
My channel is about how men are mistreated. They don't have rights the way they're supposed to. The way you women lie on them, that they have a child that's not even theirs. You're getting child support that you shouldn't be getting because that is not his kid. You do not want DNA testing mandatory. Why is that? You're so against it. And another thing, my grandmother would say, the guilty pig always squeals.
Yeah, they guilty as hell. Like she said, they just trying to use y'all and all that. And, you know, now that the chickens have come home to roost, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh. John Till says they crying those tears for Smokey, not us. Not so fast. Like I said, I wish y'all could see what I see and hear what I hear from these females. I wish y'all could be a woman for a day, just to see like what really be going on. Let me say y'all something. They're absolutely crying the tears for you all, you real stand-up, quality, providing, protecting, productive, masculine men, and not Smokey. Okay? If any tear is shed for Smokey, it's because of the fact of I wasted so much youth, so much time, so much energy, so much money, so much emotion on Smokey. That's the only reason why she would be crying over Smokey. Because Smokey fucked her life up. It's not because, oh, Smokey, I want you back. Smokey, come home. Nah. Especially the women that we're looking at today that, you know, are talking about, oh, you know, I'm ready to change, and, you know, I'm looking for my husband at 60 years old. Vivica, best believe it's not for Smokey. Please. You know how easy it is to have a fucking Smokey? Can we wake up and be for real? Let's be for real for a second, y'all. It is nothing to have a Smokey piping you down in 2 seconds. It is nothing to have a Smokey to marry you. It is nothing to have a Smokey to give you a family. It is nothing to have a Smokey to pipe it down, wipe it up. That's easy work. I don't have to cry over something I can have at any given second of the day. Are you fucking serious? They're crying over the good quality men. Why? Because those are the men that we want, we need, we desire. The men that can take care of some shit. Smokey ain't shit. I can have Smokey tonight. If I wanted to be, why do y'all think these females be trying to come back and combat y'all by saying marriage ain't nothing? If I wanted to be married, I could be married. That's facts. If these women wanted to be married today, they could. Smokey just one call away. No chingy. That's not what they want. That's not who they want. It's nothing to have a warm body laid up next to you at night. If it's that serious. Why y'all think they mad now? They're mad because Smokey is all that they can call. They're mad because Smokey is all that they can deal with. Because the men are checked out and done. The men ain't giving up the dick. The men not giving up the commitment. The men not giving up the money, the time, the resources, the energy, the dates. Come on, y'all. Anybody crying over fucking Smokey? You can have him. I can have Smokey tonight. Fuck it. I can have Smokey. I can go down the street and get Smokey. Crying over him for. Like crying over Smokey. Are you serious? I am crying over the quality men not wanting me. Come on now. Let's not do too much. That's why I wouldn't be like, if I wanted to be married to a Dusty, I could be, and that's facts. But they don't want to be married to him. No. I need stability and security. Being married to a Smokey ain't gonna do that for me. Being laid up and making babies with a Smokey, that ain't gonna do it for me, sweet love. No. Come on, my love. That's not it. There's no need to cry over something I got. I ain't lost Smokey. I lost you. Eugene, thank you so much for being a member for 41 months. Whoa. Big shout out to you, Eugene. It says, if a woman says she doesn't need men, men do not need her. Here's the thing, though, Eugene. And it's no shade, no tea. It's just actual factual. Outside of procreation, the men don't need us regardless. If we really want to be technical, right? The men don't need us regardless. I don't care if there was women out here talking about, oh, I need a man, I need a man, I need a man, I love men, I love men. I don't care if she was doing that, Eugene. A man still don't need her. If we wanted to be honest, would he desire to have her? Would it be, something that is beneficial, maybe? Sure. But need, no. They don't. Y'all don't. You don't. You don't. Thank you, Lorenzo. It says you've missed a few super chats. Okay, I'm gonna do my best. But even I've said they hate themselves and not men. Yet the damage is so deep. A lot of people will not understand that. You're right. And I'm gonna do my best to go back to the super chats. I really am sorry, you all. I'll do my best to keep up, but y'all know your little big sister. I get to going on, and so I can, miss y'all. But I take none of y'all for granted, especially people that give in donations, because you don't have to do that, okay? But y'all really do help out tremendously because YouTube be hating, okay? So thank you all for supporting the content, especially the type of content that we do, because yeah, they don't like to. Let's say promote it and compensate for it. So thank you all so much. But I'm gonna go back to the super chats. But I want to highlight what Terenzo said because this is a whole bar. He says they don't hate men, they hate themselves. A lot of these women are so disappointed with the choices that they've made, right? That I have to blame somebody else. I have to unleash my rage on somebody else, because if I really held myself accountable and responsible for the way that my life has turned out, I don't know if I would be able to really live with myself. And we're going to keep it right there for YouTube because we got to be careful. Let's put it plainly. If a lot of these women were honest with themselves and say, you know what, it's not these men, it's actually me. It's actually what I did. A lot of them would take them damn selves out. Because to be honest with y'all, a lot of these chicks, it's unbearable. It's unbearable to have to take that load of accountability to say, man, I fucked up. I messed up. This is my fault. I want to be able to face myself. Can't live with that. So instead, I'll say, no, it's the men. And I hate y'all. But secretly, I hate myself. And I love y'all because I know I really need y'all. It's some Helga G. Pataki shit. I'm telling y'all. So it's easier to deflect and project than to self-reflect and say, damn, I did that to myself. So in order to protect myself, I have to project onto you. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, a lot of people won't understand that, Terenzo, but that's exactly what that is. Candace says, your sister hate me. No, she don't. It goes to what I said, though. She didn't like that you were calling her out and holding a mirror up to her. Right? That's what it was. She knew that you were telling, you had a lot of truth in what you were saying. So to protect myself, I'm going to project onto you. Oh, I don't like you, but really, I don't like what I've been doing. I don't like what I've been out here. You know what I mean? So come on now. Let's be real. Okay, I'm trying to find these super chats, y'all. Okay, I got John Till. I got Eugene. Let me see. I'm scrolling, y'all. I gotta keep up with y'all super chats. And I really do appreciate y'all. I got DB. Who did I miss? I don't see anybody that I missed. Hold on. Let me keep scrolling. I got that one. Who did I miss? I think I'm caught up. Terenzo, who did I miss? Let me see. I'm gonna look on my phone and see. Terenzo. MIA says Jeremy Hill did a video showing how black women are using witchcraft in order to attract a man. I never knew a woman can have more ego than a man. Sad. Desperate times call for desperate measures, you all. These chicks out here today, they're doing whatever. If I gotta use black magic, voodoo, if I gotta put my damn period blood in your spaghetti, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Because at the end of the day, y'all, it's hard out here, and a lot of these females are finding out the hard way. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised they're using damn what you say, witchcraft. That's crazy. And y'all gotta be careful with that shit. That shit can and will backfire. I'm telling you. Please don't play with that. I don't play with none of that shit. Let me see. I got that. I dig everybody. Women of today hate themselves, not men. And it's a psychological hate that becomes physical towards everyone for profit these days. Oh, Terenzo, that's a bar. Big bars. I can't see it on my laptop, though. That's crazy. DB says, D, women love us men. Are you kidding? Michael Bond says, oh, I did miss a lot of y'all. Thank you, Terenzo, for calling me out. Please always call me out if I miss super chat, y'all, so I can keep up. And thank you, Perry. Michael Bond says, wait a minute, did I read this one already? Most women love to say their grandmas. Yeah, I didn't read this. He said most women love to say that their grandmothers are unhappy because she only stayed with one man her whole life and didn't get to experience life enough. And they out here ran through and the most miserable than everybody. So again, run that back for me. You got the most dick of anybody in the damn galaxy. Yet you're the most unfulfilled, the most unhappy, doing the worst off. So again, let's not do too much. And I'm gonna get to that video in a second, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to read this super chat. So yeah, please. Y'all have no idea. Oh my God. And y'all know something else I hate? Women, like women that know me personally, for example. Like they know I've only been with 2 men my whole life, okay? And so they'll try to flip the script and say, but I got more experience than you. You know, you don't know what you're doing. And, you know, with me being out here, and, you know, I'm able to do this and do that. And so I'm going to be able to please a man better than you. Bitch, you got all of that experience on all these different penises. And didn't one of them marry you? Didn't one of them take you seriously? Didn't one even claim you? But you got more experience than me. And you know what you're doing better than me. Don't seem like it. Got all that dick and no husband. Got all that dick and no commit. Make it make sense. And I know chicks who were only with one man, right? So unlike me, I had 2. I know women out here to where they only had one man their whole life that they're married to, and the happiest ever, the most fulfilled ever. And I really hate how they don't understand the fact that you can get all the experience that you need on one penis. What you need a million for? You only need to please one man. The objective is to find one husband. So why do I need 20 different penises to practice on when all men are different? First things first. So what may please him may not please the man that I'm supposed to be with. So how about I get all the practice I need on that one peen? With y'all dumbass. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be working and hustling backwards. No, I need to know and understand what that one man needs, because that's my husband, right? So I need to know what satisfies him. Maybe he don't like, when you gag on it. Yes, he do. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Shit. Y'all be doing too damn much. Oh, see, I got all the experience, so I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. Which is why anybody wiped your ass up. He may like a little bit of nibble. He don't. You know what I'm saying? He may like you to ride it. He don't. He like to hit it from the bike. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just be trying to justify being whole so bad till it's pathetic. Ma'am, please stop. You're embarrassing yourself. I'm sorry, Michael. That just triggered me because, like, y'all have no idea. Now I know I'm sexy in the motherfucking all that, and I can look a particular way. Like, oh, it's no way that you ain't had a whole bunch of penis and shit. I get it. But in my everyday personal life, like, I really get teased for that shit. You only had this, and you ain't got no experience, or you don't know what you doing, and you ain't lived your life, and you ain't did. Bitch, please. Live more than you on your best day. And it didn't take a whole village of dick to do it. Man, you don't know what I can do, baby girl. Which is why I got the ring. You don't. So just be quiet. Just be quiet. I got my ring early on. It didn't take me to be damn near 40. It didn't take me to be 60 and go back in bed. So clearly, Danica Marie knows what the fuck she's doing. So let's not do too much. I'm sorry, Michael. Man, y'all have no idea what I be going through. Girl, you only had this. Or you don't really know. Bitch, you don't know what the fuck I know. And I only need to know what my husband need me to know. So shut up. Okay, I got deep pain. Am I caught up now? Yeah, now they on that big head shit. Girl, if you don't go sit down. Oh, hey, big head. Yeah, they put blood in the spaghetti. I don't know what it do. It's supposed to make the man like fall in love with you or some shit. I don't know. Fellas, be careful with that spaghetti shit. Okay. Me personally, I could never do no shit like that because my conscience. You know what I mean? Like, my conscience will fuck me up. I just, some shit I just cannot. I can't do. So don't ask me to do it. Like, no. I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't be able to live with myself doing some crazy sneaky shit. Like, I'll tell my damn self, like, you hold on, don't eat that. Don't eat that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't do it. But it's a lot of women out here who swear by that. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. All the women who ever went those extreme routes to have a husband and have a man be crazy over them, like put your period blood in his spaghetti and stuff, it always backfired. That man either became possessive or obsessive over that woman. I don't know what it's about with the blood, with a woman's like period blood and stuff like that, but it gotta be something to it. But every time, like I watch certain things, for entertainment and stuff, and they'll be talking about stuff that like voodoo spells that backfired or witchcraft that backfired. I like watch stuff like that. Because I'm scary and it's a thrill. Like, it's like watching scary movies and shit, or it's like watching true crime. You know what I mean? So sometimes I might dibble in that, like, oh damn, ain't doing that. That's why I don't play with that shit. See, that's why I don't play with that shit. But I've saw countless stories of women doing that to a man that she wanted to be crazy over her. Like, she'd take her period blood and then put it in his spaghetti. And that man would be so infatuated, possessive, obsessive to where it ended up backfiring. And he was like, look, bitch, if I can't have you, nobody can. Like that man like swore up and down, like, I'll kill you before I let you leave. I don't know what kind of voodoo and magic that is, but be careful with it, ladies. I know y'all getting desperate in this motherfucker, but playing with that kind of shit, I don't know. I don't know. So you would get the man, but he gonna take you out before another man is able to get you. So make sure that you really wanna be with that man for the rest of your damn life. You're gonna do some crazy shit like that. And also, I've always seen stuff to where it backfired to where the woman didn't even want him no more because he was like so clingy and so possessive and obsessive, like, oh baby, where you at and who you with, and I'll kill you and I'll kill him, and I don't want you around nobody else. Like, so be careful, y'all. Be careful. So when y'all say y'all coming across content creators talking about women doing witchcraft, I would not be surprised, because I've seen women actually indulge and partake in that, and man, it's something serious. It is something serious. It is something serious. I'm scared of it. I'm be honest. Okay, let me go to the bottom. So yeah, fellas, always be careful and skeptical about a woman giving you spaghetti. Please. John Till says, I'll go get some Pioneer's chicken. No spaghetti. Please stop. Big shout out to you, Charles. Always showing love. It says, let me just say this. The title of this video says it all. Men are tired of looking like Papoose, a damn fool for being loyal. Appreciate your message, and you the best in the game. And I hear Brittany Renner want to settle down now. I know you lying. Charles, send me the link. Brittany Renner wants to settle down now. But I thought you were supposed to pimp these little boys for their money. Go and get you an athlete because they so dumb. And Brittany, did you have a husband? You left him? Girl. Pitiful. But big shout out to you, Charles, for that $40. I appreciate you. You always show up and show out. Thank you, Dusty. It says, I love that hella people drove my 73 Duster. How else is my Duster supposed to know how to drive on the road if hella dudes ain't drove her? I love me some biblical Saul. Dusty, shut your ass up. Said no man ever. Yeah, I need my car to have a whole bunch of miles on it. How else am I supposed to know that the car, can drive if it ain't had a whole bunch of damn, previous owners? So yeah, I'm gonna need that. Get the fuck out of here. No, you drive your car. You figure out how it's supposed to be driven and ran and what it needs, what kind of fuel, and you figure that out for yourself. But like I said, these shits can do anything and everything to justify being a hoe. And try to condemn you and shame you for not being a hoe. I see, you should have been a hoe because we have fun. Okay. John Till says, because we want the experienced girl from Diddy. Can y'all stop playing with me? Thank you, Bobby. It says, if black women have witch blood powers, why not get rid of racism or child pets instead of trapping men? Because our priorities are wrong. That's first things first. You should know this, Bobby. Okay. So we always focus on the wrong shit. And on top of that, a lot of us are so genetically modified and watered down that we're not even able to really fully tap into our quote unquote witch blood and powers. So it's diluted. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you can't convince me that black people in general, black men and women, are not divinely tapped in, if you will, or powerful. Like we are powerful manifestors and all of that. It's just that a lot of us, we're diluted, we're watered down, we're tampered with, we're not focused on the right things, we're distracted. And so yeah, If we were able to place our focus and energy on the right things, we can shut shit down for real. But I'm gonna leave it right there. John Till says, if they loved us, why do they file 80% divorce? Because they're greedy. They're greedy, needy, and they want to be able to finesse, have leverage, control. They're GMO, genetically modified modern day females. They're all over the place. So even though they do secretly love you, secretly need you, want you, and all that, they're so tampered with, right? They're so dysfunctional and delusional that they really do have it in their mind, oh, I could do this better without him though, right? And then they find out later they were wrong, and now they want you back. That's when you start to get the hey big head text and shit. Once they realize, hold on, I messed up. I should have stayed where I was. But yeah, like, come on, y'all. Like, let's not be silly. Thank you, Your Excellence, for becoming a channel member. And big shout out to you, Perry, as well. It says women wanted equality. We gave it to them. Women wanted men to stay away from. They got it. And good men, like myself, see that dating modern women are worthless because they act just like men. Man and woman are not equal, man. If you don't say that word. That's also where we went wrong, Perry. We went wrong trying to be men and compete with men. A man does not, let me put it like this. A heterosexual, masculine, providing, protecting, leading, teaching man does not want another him. No, I need something to balance me out, to be complementary, not the same thing. If we're the same thing, we're going to butt heads. So that's why a lot of y'all checked out and moved away. Because it's like, no, you're giving me a pseudo version of me. I don't want that shit. And so, yeah, we found out the hard way that we messed up each and every time. But, well, they messing with my connection. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. My stuff getting ready to die. I got all these lights and stuff, y'all. Give me just a second. I got a whole production in my car. Y'all have no idea. Okay, let me see. But it's just so pretty outside. I couldn't be in the house. Okay, I was not going to waste my day in the house, and it's so pretty. Then the damn wasp had to come in and interfere with my damn windows being down. Why is it doing? Why is it playing me? Okay, yeah, we should be good now. Yeah, y'all, it's 81 degrees outside and sunny. It is beautiful. Okay, let's get back into what she's saying and finish this video off. Get my likes up, y'all. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe.
Because you're guilty. Why not? Why don't you want mandatory DNA testing done?
Because they some hoes. There's some hoes for 500, Johnny. That's why. I promise I'm trying to finish off her video, but it's just so much inspiration and download that I'm getting, and so I gotta speak on it before I lose it. She said her platform is about pretty much helping the men to navigate and maneuver around hyenas, past me chicks, women that are no good. You know what I mean? And pretty much exposing the no good chicks, you know, for who and what they are. And she goes on to say, you know, why don't y'all want, you know, DNA tests? Why don't y'all want mandatory DNA? Because they're hoes. And I'm gonna go as far as saying this, you all. Now, John Till, excuse me, I think that was John Till. John Till earlier said they're crying for Smokey, not us. Well, no, they're not. But to your point, though, okay, a lot of them were heavily infatuated with Smokey, right? Smokey had so much swag. Smokey spit so much good game. Smokey had so much good pipe. You know, like they was into Smokey real bad for whatever reason. A lot of it can boil down ultimately to wanting to be able to have bragging rights to say that, look, I turned this male into a man, or, you know, I did this for him. And all. It could be that, and some control elements of that. But to y'all's point, a lot of them did prioritize Smokey over y'all, right? Smokey was the one that was so entertaining, so thrilling, and had all this going on, all this potential and all this other bullshit. And so they were busting it open for Smokey, right? The guys who were mature and responsible and productive and all that, I don't want you. Square ass nigga. Lame as fuck. Boring as fuck. I don't want that. But Smokey, man, he got my basement flooding. For real. Shit. Smokey got me squirting this motherfucker. So yeah, I want Smokey. But what had happened was this. They came to realize that Smokey was not going to be able, y'all laughing, I'm so serious. Smokey was not going to be able to deliver to them the quality of man that they needed. But by that time, I'm already impregnated by Smokey. I'm already too far in deep with Smokey. So let me go ahead and find me one of these square ass dudes to pin the baby on. Because you do have the finances. You do have the resources. You do have stability and security. You will be able to take care of me and my offspring. So if I'm able to pin a baby on you, y'all, the best of all worlds. I got to screw the males that I really wanted to screw. And I was able to get the stability and security from the guys that I didn't. Yeah, I didn't want to screw him. I didn't want to do anything with him. But, you know, if I'm able to pin this baby on him that's really Smokey's, hey, he'll feel obligated to, you know, take care of some shit. So yeah, they're hoes. Long story long. That's why they don't want mandatory DNA tests. Are you kidding me? So that my stand-up Stanley can find out that, you know, my baby is Smokey? That's Smokey's son. No, you ain't finna fumble my bad, bitch. No. That is your child. So yeah, I don't want no mandatory DNA test. I need to be able to pin this shit on stand-up Stanley, not smoked out Smokey. Because stand-up Stanley, he got him a nice career, nice job, nice savings account, investments account. Yeah, we need that. We gonna need that. On top of that, they don't want the mandatory DNA test because, again, they're hoes. So, shit, I may not be able to find the pappy. I don't know who I slept with in the past week. On top of that, let's say that the guy that really is the daddy, right, turns out not to be the best baller. And so how about I tell all of y'all the pappy? That way I get money out of all you motherfuckers. So yeah, Wayman, that's your baby. Dave, that's your baby. Raven, that's your baby. James, that's your baby too. Oh yeah, that's my son. That's son right there. Yeah, but really, it's Mark's baby. But Mark broke, and so yeah, no, I know damn well it's Mark baby. So, but no, I'm gonna tell Raven that's his baby. You know, Dave. You know, yeah. But at the end of the day, they some hoes. They for the streets. That's why. And it's women like myself and this lady here that exposes that, and they hate us for it. But it is what it is. Be mad at yourself.
Because you're guilty. If someone says something about me and I know that's not concerning me or that's not me, I'm not going to get angry. I'm just going to overlook it. Right? But when you're guilty, you're always the first one to have something to say. So, if you know so much about men and you want to bash men, make your own channel. Start your own channel, and I wish you the best.
I don't. Can y'all fucking stop? We got enough women's empowerment channels, but really it's about bashing the men and begging the men to take you back and begging the men to do better so they can choose you. And come on now, we got enough of that shit. We got enough of that hypocritical, paradoxical nonsense going on. Please do not start a channel. We don't need more Cynthia G's. We don't. Okay? Because y'all secretly behind the scenes still fucking these no good ass niggas that y'all complaining about. That's first things first. And on top of that, y'all secretly want y'all good man, but they don't want you. And on top of that, y'all trying to convince yourselves that y'all don't need these men and you so strong, independent, and you a boss and give each other game. But all y'all doing is framing each other, setting each other up for failure. So please don't. I do not wish you the best. Do not start no damn Cynthia G-esque channel. I'm sick of it. It's tired and through.
But stop coming in here telling me oh, she didn't mean that. If she didn't mean that, she wouldn't have said it. Because you know you women love to talk so much. That's what she meant. So men, leave these women alone. What you've worked so hard for to build success, prosperity, everything that you've worked so hard for, do not let these women come in and trick you and take everything that you have. Please don't do that. I've seen so many men that have so many, starting at the young age, 18, 19, 20, that have saved up money and they were on their grind, side hustles, everything. Now, I'm not talking about drug dealers either. I'm talking about the good men that are saving money because they have a goal in mind for their life, their future.
Yeah, and we see them. Like I said earlier, I see those young men on my platform even. Hey, big sis, you know, I'm 25, I got my own house. Hey, big sis, I'm 29, I got this going on. You know, hey sis, I'm making $100,000 at, 30 years old. Like, we see y'all. And so we're trying to warn y'all, please steer clear of these hoes. Because they don't want nothing but all that you work so hard to get and achieve for themselves. And they're not going to offer you anything of quality or of substance in return for it. So we see y'all. Thank you, HJM. It says, good point, D. Why work hard at a relationship when you can have leverage? Smokey is easily leveraged and his seed is free use. Whoopsie. Thank you, Sorenzo. It says period blood is the same as whole blood. It's an epigenetic inheritance of passing on demonic souls, but it does wear off in men. Yet men sleeping with them lasts forever. A sacred, energetic exchange. Oh, here comes Sorenzo breaking down the bars and jewels and going over our heads and shit. Hold on now. But I don't know, Sorenzo, for what I see with that period blood, it don't be wearing off. I don't know what kind of voodoo magic that be. Like, they be having to go to witch doctors to remove whatever they casted upon that man. Because the man becomes obsessive and possessive, like, bitch, you mine forever. I will kill you before I let you leave me. Like, it be like that, Terenzo. So I don't know if it wears off. That's why I'm saying y'all gotta stop playing with shit y'all don't know nothing about. It's too many of these chicks out here trying to be supreme master goddesses of the earth, and what they call them, the what they call them, it's a name, high priestess. Y'all trying to be high priestesses, and like that. Y'all doing too much and y'all don't know what y'all doing. For real, it is not nothing to play with. So I don't know about wearing off Terenzo. The shit they be playing with, it be on another level. Y'all need to quit. MIA says, this is why I don't subscribe to Dr. Umar and his foolishness, because many of these women want to be worshipped. They don't want a man to walk through life with. Queen, mother, goddess of the earth. Oh, and high priestess, okay? Queen, mother, goddess, high priestess of the earth, okay? But thank you so much. Thank you, Rudolph. It says Vivica Fox got outfoxed. They keep learning the hard way. They keep learning the hard way. Y'all have got to be more careful. Oh my God. John Till, do I need to time you out? Lord have mercy. Am I caught up, y'all? Y'all just be playing too much. It's called hoodoo. I don't know. I don't play with none of that. Okay, let's continue.
But what you women want to do, okay, these women don't have a plan. They have a plan to take your money, but as far as their future and giving you wisdom and knowledge to help you build, and what you don't realize is to help a man build, the both of you together, you appreciate things more. I'm talking about you women now, okay? You appreciate things more when you help build from the ground up, that hard work. But if you just get things handed to you and always taking, you don't appreciate anything. What do you appreciate? Appreciating that you got something for free. So men, please, I beg you, even the younger guys, do not let these women come in and try to finesse things away from you by what they got between their legs. That's the only thing they have to offer.
Auntie, I don't know if you got the memo, but that shit is so outdated. You do not have to warn men of today about being finessed by box. That's outdated, Auntie. You ain't gotta ever worry about the majority of men being finessed out of their spot, their money, whatever, by way of sex. That's outdated advice, ma'am. Auntie, outdated. Okay? What we need to be doing is telling these women to step their damn game up so they can get them a husband before they all go overseas, or they all just check out for real and be all the way done. And also warning these men about peeping game on the women who try to portray themselves to be quality, authentic women, but really they on some manipulation bullshit as well. That's the new advice we need. We don't need to be warning men, fellas, please don't be out here giving up all that you worked so hard to build over, what's between her legs. The men don't give a fuck about what's between her legs, Auntie. They don't. They not. Don't worry. Don't you worry your little head. The men are not putting their little head between nobody's legs, and they're definitely not getting finesse out their bread. Bars. That ain't of no concern. A lot of men hit me up like, bitch, I'm on semen retention. Fuck you talking about. So that don't you fret. Don't They don't care. That's outdated. Being able to put that sloppy toppy, ride it like a pony on a man and then have him souped and gooped up. That ain't a thing no more, baby. That ain't a thing no more, auntie. That's outdated. That sound funny. You said I'm being for real. You can't. That's outdated. You ain't ever got to worry about the majority or the masses of men being finessed by way of box. We're in 2024. We got to warn these men as far as looking out for the women that try to portray to be something that they're not. The chameleon bitches. You got to watch out for those. That'll tell you all that you want to hear and all that. And, even put on a good little front for a little bit and then the switch up. You got to watch out for that shit. That you can warn the brothers about. But pussy, being able to be used as a prop, being able to be used as, a means of manipulation and finesse, nah, it's outdated. It's outdated. Let's continue.
Nothing else. They're not going to do anything for you. They want you to do all this stuff. They have a whole list of things that they want men to do for them. A whole billboard. Can you imagine a billboard with a lot of things that women are saying, hey, this is what I want a man to do. This is what I want him to do for me. This is how he should look. This is his salary he should make. A whole billboard. But the stuff that she has to offer you can go on a little tiny sticky note. Come on. Come on. I am so sick of this foolishness. I'm sick of the dumb shit. I don't have time for the dumb shit. Okay? I don't have time for it. So guys, please don't let these women do this to you. Don't. And I know you guys are really smart. I know you are. I know my subscribers. I know you guys. And by what you say, the things that you've gone through and things like that, and you'll never get in another relationship or get in another marriage or whatever. I do not blame you. Do your thing. You worked hard for what you have. Do not let no one come in and take that away from you. Do not let them do it. Because these women, there's something else, I'm telling you. And I'm a woman myself. And it's embarrassing. It is. They get on TikTok, get on all of these platforms and bash men. Be careful what you say, women, about these men. Be careful what you say. Because what comes around goes around.
Whoopsie. That last part hit different, didn't it? She said, ladies, y'all better be careful. Because what goes around comes around. And didn't it? Drizzle, anybody? It already came around full circle and bit us in the ass. Oh, I'm sorry, bit y'all in the ass. I'm good, love. Enjoy. So, yeah. All that strong, independent talk. All that I don't need no man talk. All that I'm the prize talk. Oh, it came back around, baby, didn't it? Po little tink tink. Now Dusty ain't shit. He said, I think I'm going to blow my whole check on an Aunt Esther. Old stale Doritos are the best. Dusty, I have nothing. MIA says they call themselves Empress. That too. I'm the Empress, magical queen, goddess, high priestess, Mother Earth. Girl, go sit your ass down. Them be the ones doing the damn black magic and spells wrong. You know what I mean? They the most lost. They the most lost. Oh yeah, I'm the queen, goddess, Mother Earth. High priestess, empress. Yeah, I can manifest everything and nothing at all. Nothing that she needs. You can't manifest that though. You ain't got no magic for that though. Okay. Dusty says, y'all hating. How am I supposed to keep up with the price is right if I'm at work? I don't need to test. I don't need no test messing up my place to stay. Dusty, shut your ass up. What are you talking about? Do you okay, we gotta let's time Dusty out. Somebody time Dusty out, please. Lord have mercy. There be some crazy nonsense, CC. Yeah, I'm the queen. I be manifesting, and you better be careful because God don't play about me. And you better be careful because my ancestors. Why they ain't helping you then? Why you the most in shambles? Got all these damn crystals and all this. Bitch. I'm telling y'all, it be the ones who be having that shit on Front Street the most fucked up. The most out of alignment. The most not tapped in. You know what I mean? Like, please stop. Please stop. It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. That part. I finally get the chance to time somebody out. Me, Dr. Delate my eyes. I can't see Jack. DB, what are you talking about? Can y'all please stop playing? Y'all don't have no damn chill at all. Hold on. I think I missed some super chats. Go to the bottom. Thank you, Terenzo. It says yes, even their own energy comes back around and devours them more than anyone else they touch. That's facts too, Terenzo. You gotta be careful about the energy that you dish out. You gotta be careful about the things that you do, your intentions, all of that, because it can come back on your ass, and it will. It's a boomerang. And it's gonna eat you up more than anybody else could ever do you. Come on. Thank you, Dusty. I got that one. With your dusty ass always clowning. I got MIA. Excuse me. Hold on. Who was that? Did I miss? What y'all here laughing for? Don't laugh at the nonsense, y'all. That encourages them to act even more crazy. I think I am caught up though. The answer's not listed to that bullshit. Look, y'all. We're having to eat our effing words. Scratch that. We're having to eat our words and our actions. We asked for this. We protested for this. We begged for this. Here you go. Is this what you wanted? Is this not what you wanted, ladies? It's what you bargained for. So let's not be upset that now the men are delivering back to you what you wanted. You wanted them to leave you alone, right? You wanted them to let you fend for yourself, right? You knew best, right? So this is what you get. This is what you get. And I really do hope that there is some level of hope out there for you all, but it's not looking promising because you have this lady here saying that men should. She said all of y'all are trash. I would at least say y'all, hold on, y'all, it's still a handful of some good women out here. Like, don't get this lady here said, nah, fuck all of that. All of them trash, abort mission, leave them all alone. That's what she said. And for her to be saying that means it's got to be some real effed up things out here that's happening that she's bearing witness to. Because she said ain't none of y'all right. And that's scary. Yeah, be careful what you wish for, American lady. They be careful what you wish for, what you work so hard to get, what you say, what you ask for. You just might get that shit, and you just might not like it. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, a lot of these chicks, they feeling the effects of everything that they've done against y'all. They're feeling that shit, and they're hoping for mercy, and y'all not giving it to them, man. And I don't blame you. And even she said that in the video. She said, I don't blame y'all. I don't. It's getting so bad, you all. We cannot blame you men. Women cannot even blame you men for saying, F y'all, I'm done. We can't. Because we see it. And we behind the scenes. So we really know what's going on. Thank you, James. It says good women like sex too. Learn to properly actually satisfy women here. The Holy Grail of Orgasms by Master Yao. James, where did they even come from? James, who asked for this? James. James, who the hell? You know what? Go and click the link, I guess. I don't know. And while you edit, click the link to go and get my book. It should be down in the description box. And also sign up for Patreon. Click that link as well. Lord have mercy. And click the links to my damn Instagram. They got me doing the pretty little things closed now. So y'all can't say, oh, she thirst trapping. Bitch, I'm trying to get my coin. All right, we need multiple streams of income. Go and get my little top that y'all saw me, modeling in on Instagram. Go and get that for your girlfriend, your wife, your auntie Esther, somebody. So I can get my coin. Okay, let's not do too much. Lord have mercy. Y'all just be playing too much. Y'all talking about having orgasm. I don't even know where that came from, James. James thinking about giant peaches and shit. Where's your head at, James? Dusty says, did the ancestors tell them not to go to the Cheesecake Factory and use Cheez-Its to take people? Damn, I love white cheddar Cheez-Its. They mighty get me. Lord have mercy. Okay, on that note, y'all, I'm done. Okay, my clown heads, they need a nap. They need a nap. They're talking about sex and Cheez-Its. Yeah, I think I need to go. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck James talking about. I don't know. I am mighty confused. Then y'all talking about damn Cheez-Its. You know what? That's my cue. It's time for my lunch. I haven't eaten in 24 hours. It's time for my lunch. Thank you, MIA. It says, abandon ship. Get your passport. Lord have mercy. Again, on that note, I'm out. I said enough. Y'all let me know. Like, is there hope? Is there no hope? Do you feel like me, to where I do feel like there's still good women out there, and you just gotta hold on? Or do you feel like Auntie Esther, to where she said all of them trash? Don't deal with no woman. Let me know. But I'm gonna see y'all later. I love y'all. I respect y'all. I thank you all so very much for pulling up with me, chilling in the car with me today. Super dope. Thank you all for your cash apps, your super chats, your memberships, your comments, your likes, all of that. I appreciate it. I take none of y'all for granted. I did also see a lot of you all sign up for Patreon. We will be getting nitty and gritty over on Patreon on Wednesday, getting y'all into my personal life. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all for that. And shout out to us for hitting 176,000 subscribers yesterday. I'm so super grateful for that as well. Yeah, but I look forward to seeing what I gotta say in the comments down below. We should be going live again tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. So we're gonna have our Patreon tomorrow. Pull up for the Patreon only live stream tomorrow. We will not be airing that on public YouTube. I may go live for about 10 minutes just to get y'all, recruited over so we can get into the personal needs and greedies. But after that, it's strictly for Patreon, okay? It's a lot of great perks and benefits that go along with you signing up for Patreon as well. We have a monthly giveaway to 3 paid Patreon members on the last Wednesday of every month. We randomly select you all to give $50 to. So that's a good perk and benefit. And like tomorrow, we do have exclusive Patreon only content. So you want to get in on that, okay? We get personal. We name the names. We bring the receipts. We do all of that over on Patreon, okay? So sign up. But I love y'all. I support y'all. I respect y'all. I thank you all so very much. And I take none of y'all for granted. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow at around 1 p.m. Central, okay? So pull up for that. And yeah, we're gonna get spicy. We're gonna get spicy. But I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Much love and peace to my crown heads. And fellas, again, we understand why a lot of y'all are done. We get it. We see it. My only hope is that a lot of women get their shit together so they can hopefully have a chance at having a good husband like yourself, having a good father for their children, like yourself. But if that doesn't happen, too bad, so sad for them. They're lost. Okay. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Much love and peace to my crown heads. We out.